Hi, I'm high class. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to build a scooter. So the two main parts of the scooter are the deck and the bars. We're going to start off with the deck. So I'll flip it around so you guys can see. What you want to do is take your fork, which slides in the head tube there. You want to take your fork and grab the bottom headset. So the bottom headset slides down here and fits right on that little groove there. The next thing you do is you find the front, which is where this thing is for me, and you slide it that way up the head tube. Then you take your other headset piece and you slide it down. Then you take your headset spacer and slide it in so your fork fits nice and snug and it doesn't wiggle around. Then you take your dust cover and slide it over top. Good. Next thing is you take your, different forks have different things called compression. Other forks have a clamp or have a fork that comes higher up, and then you slide a shiv over top of it, or shim, sorry. And I have a different one. It's called SCS, where that is where the clamp, which is this thing, has a compression built inside.
Boring.
So you want to slide it over top of the fork that's sticking out. You want to make sure that it's lined up, which mine used to not be, but I'm fixing that now. And then you slide the compression bolt in. You just drop it in. And you take your Allen key and stick it in and just start tightening it. Okay, so we're done tightening it up. Now we take our bars and slide it in the clamp. Usually you put your reels on before this, but I'm doing it a little bit differently. Yeah. And then you tighten up all the bolts. Okay, so once you've tightened this up, you go over to your wheels. I'll do my front wheel first.
I messed up the tightening part, so I'm just gonna skip to the end when I tightened it properly.
So, I was doing it wrong, and I didn't know that. So, our back wheel has a few things on it. So it's got two spacers, and again the axle and the bolt, which hopefully I won't mess up this time, and a wheel, obviously. So what you should do is flip it over on its side and put the first spacer in, because it's always annoying to get the spacers in. And then slide your axle a little bit through so the spacer stays in place but it doesn't stick through. And you slide in. Okay, I did that one. Okay, so again, put in the axle, put on the spacer, make sure it's not sliding too much through. That. Now it goes in like that, and then you take your other spacer, slide it into the top, and and then take the bottom one and try to make it go through. And if the spacer gets not in line, you can take your Allen key and kind of stick it through the hole and kind of make it in line. So then the axle should just slide right through. Might need to use the Allen key for this. And there you have it. A nice scooter. And so you drop it, and if it sounds nice and not too rattly, then you've tightened it up well. Let's see. Sounds good. Yay, we built a scooter with just a few technical difficulties. Hooray!